Hey, it's been a little while. I have some news, and that news is that for the foreseeable future, I'm going to change the purpose of this channel and the goals of this channel. So I'll no longer be talking about Averett. I'm taking a leave of absence from Averett. I do expect to go back there in 3 or 4 months. That may change, we'll see. But in any case, for the foreseeable future, like I said, this channel will be about Ukraine. So I never mentioned it before because it wasn't the topic of the channel, but I lived in Ukraine for quite a while. I lived there from 2003 to 2014. So over 11 years. I also lived there in bits and pieces in 2015 and 16. In the first part, the 11-year part, I lived in the eastern part of Ukraine in Donetsk, which fell under separatist control in 2014. And in the later bits and pieces time period, I lived in the capital, so Kiev. And eventually I just left altogether, and that was 2016. So during that time, I was a teacher of English as a foreign language. So that is very communicative. You get to know a lot of people because you have a lot of classes. There's multiple people in each class, and over a long, years, you meet a lot of people. A lot of them, you become friendly with. Eventually, some you become friends with, and a lot of them are your Facebook friends to this day. So I think a lot about those people. I also have family there. My son's mother is originally from there, and of course, her parents and my brother-in-law, I still consider, them to be my family as well, even though, we're not married anymore. But, so I have, family involved, but then I also have all of the people that I've known, and liked and even, loved. That's how it kind of feels. So, so yeah, I want the channel to be a place where you can get to know some of the people that I have known through the years. I want to try to recreate what happens in a classroom environment, which is you ask people questions and you get to know them as you're asking them questions. And when you get to know them, you get to like them, etc. Like I said, I want to try to recreate that and have you have that same opportunity that I had. That means sometimes the videos could run a little long because it takes some time to get to know people. So if you do come on this journey, then I will thank you in advance for the time that you invest, and for your patience. I'll work to make it as enjoyable as I can make it for you. And the way I've thought about it, up to coming here and making this speech is that I want you to know people, and I want you to feel like you have a stake in Ukraine. I want you to have somebody that you can think about, relate to, like all those kinds of things. Somebody that in Ukraine that brings the whole thing a little bit closer. That's my goal. So the videos will have like get to know you sections, and then there will be sections when we're talking about, currently what people are going through, So that's the gist of what I'm aiming for right now. It could change over time, but anyway, for now, that's the main thing. So like I said, for the near future, we'll be talking about Ukraine. Actually, I wasn't even planning to do this, but I have this little ribbon right in front of me. And so I don't think I can actually put it on here, but anyways, just pretend I put it on. So that just went on my shirt. I took the hat off and I put that little thing on. So yep, that's what it'll be about. The first person that I am going to interview, I already talked to her. So please feel free to, click on the next video. Her name's Anastasia.